Hey everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my beauties. Today is the best day of the week, Face Be Friday. And I'm not even going to give y'all all the theatrics because I want to jump into this video. If you have not heard, Juvias Place recently did a giveaway for $15,000 and they gave that prize to 3 groups. All they asked is that you did a don't rush challenge using 5 of their products. Y'all, I know I missed this entire thing, or else you know I would have entered. But I'm going to be honest with you, the word on the curb is if small influencers entered, they had no chance in winning. It caused a big controversy on Instagram amongst some of my other small MUA friends, and so I decided to look into it more. And I really was disheartened at first when I heard about this story because I support this brand a lot on this channel. As many of you who have been rocking with me for a while know, I support this brand wholeheartedly on this channel. And so it would be irresponsible of me not to address some of the rumors and things that are going on online. The main thing was that the 3 groups that won were brand ambassadors or received free PR from the brand, while there were many entries that clearly spent their own money to support the brand and to use, the products from the brand. While initially I was completely turned off by the idea of the brand only awarding its employees essentially the grand prize, I did have to take a moment and look at the entries. There were over 500 entries, and the only rule that the brand had was to use 5 products. Now that can be a catch-22, because what if I don't have 5 products? What if I just use it 5 different ways, So I think that number 1 is a strike, just because what if I am a consumer who really likes this and I'm really good at makeup? I just can't use 5 Juvias Place products. So I thought that was a mistake that the brand may have done to alienate its smaller influencers or its consumers who just don't have money to buy that many products. Another issue that I had with the brand upon doing some more research is that I don't think that they really shouted out many of the entries. Again, when I searched, I saw over 500 entries. Now, many of those entries were disqualified, I believe, because they did not use the 5 products like the company asked. However, even if the creator might have been disqualified for that reason, they still could have been shouted out by the brand. I took a deep dive in to see who was liked, whose posts were liked by the brand, whose posts were shared by the brand, and I'll get into that a little bit more in the video. But despite the brand's shortcomings, I found it very important for me to get on here and to give a shout out to some of those smaller YouTubers, some of those smaller influencers, smaller channels, smaller makeup artists and makeup enthusiasts, because clearly bigger brands aren't doing it, and so we need to support each other. Now, some of these videos that I picked for my top 10 are from bigger influencers, so don't get it twisted. I was looking at the makeup, I was looking at the look. If you stood out to me despite your size, I added you into this video. But I'm glad to say that there were a lot of smaller YouTubers or smaller channels that were able to make it into this video, and I hope that by doing this video I am shining a light on them and you would like to go follow them. And make sure you tag me when you go over and give them any love on their page. That way they know that I sent you. You guys, I took this very seriously. I even made a scorecard. So I scored each group by 1, did they follow the rules? Because remember, you had to use 5 products. Then I scored them on creativity. As I started searching through all of the video entries, I did start seeing some of the same looks over and over again. So you definitely don't want to see that. And finally, editing. Was there continuity between scenes? If you had a palette open, did you leave it open? Did you close it? Was it entertaining to watch? Did you keep your audience engaged? Was it too long? Was there a nice flow? Was their lineup good? And I added all those scores together to get my overall score. Yeah, you guys, I took this very seriously. Judge Judy seriously over here, okay? Again, these were my top 10 in no particular order, and I give you reasons as to why I graded them, I guess, in the way that I did as you get into the video. So y'all make sure you drop down in the comments and tell me who's your favorite. Go follow your favorites. Tell me if you agree with my scoring system or not. And also, just a little hint, there's a winner in here. One of these groups is one of the winning groups. Can you guess which one it is? I'm not gonna tell you, and my scores are not gonna tell you. Don't look at my score, because my score don't mean nothing. Okay, that's just me. That's just my opinion. My scores don't mean nothing. Okay, so y'all have to figure it out for yourself. So let's go ahead. I'm done talking. Let's jump into this video. Contestant is Makeup by Chi Chi, and she's a small creator with just a little over 1,100 followers. I really enjoyed her video, and I thought that she would be very fun to start off with because she utilized some colors and some techniques that aren't always common for people of her skin tone. I also thought that it was really cute that she used multiple products and her editing was very, very nice. And she was one of the few people that I saw that utilized the brand's brushes. This was one of my favorite looks. I loved the blue lip, especially because I really enjoy that palette. And as you can see, she used multiple products and she really displayed them well. I thought that the brand would really enjoy seeing their products displayed in such creative and apparent ways. And I like their personality, so shout out to you, Makeup by Chi Chi. This was my favorite look, and this is how I scored her. Overall, she got a 27. What do you think? Drop down in the comments and let me know. Next we have Caked by Baby K. This particular team entered the contest twice. Now I don't know if the first entry counted and the second entry didn't, but the first entry is the one to the left, and that was the entry that was reposted by the brand itself. Although personally, I liked the second entry better. This particular group was very diverse, and you could tell had a mix of professional makeup artists as well as makeup enthusiasts. And first of all, we're going to take a moment and just stop right on her because she gave looks for both. And she carried the team. Let's be real about it. You go, girl. I gave this team a 25. And look how many subscribers she has. 15 million. So it doesn't matter about the number, right? Next we have MUA Big K. This was one of my favorite groups. And this is a small channel or a small page with only 425 followers. So this particular look definitely deserved to get more love than it did. They were extremely creative. Go mama with the baby on your hip. I know the struggle. Yes. This was my favorite look of the entire group. She did that. I really liked this look. It was different from the rest of the group, but still very pretty. And this is where I believe the group messed up. They should have ended the video here. While this artist did a very great job with her transformation, she recreated the same look as the last artist. So it kind of took away from the overall group, which is why I gave them a 7.5 for editing. Contestant number 4 is Ormuka MUA. And she only had 44 likes on her picture from the challenge. That's crazy. Y'all go over to Instagram and like her picture. And clearly, she spent her hard-earned money to support this brand. And she looks great doing it. Within the first scene, you've already seen 5 products plus. This group did a great job to create and edit with each other. This was a very fun video to watch, especially how they're interacting with each other. I love how she's like, wow, look at there. Gorgeous. That's so cute to me. You better slay. Yes. You better look like money. I really enjoyed this group. And that's why I gave them a 28. When I did my live on Wednesday to begin editing this video, Linda Martin MUA was a highly rated group for my followers. Y'all watch it and tell me what you think. Overall, I thought this group had a great mix of talent levels, and the group had like a nice cohesion and flow to it. And they were one of the few groups that used men and women makeup artists. Their biggest mistake was lighting, but I did like how they kind of put the video that had a little bit worse lighting in the middle so that it still flowed well and didn't throw off the overall look of the video. One thing that a lot of groups messed up with, in my opinion, was that they didn't start off strong and end strong and make sure that the video flowed all together. This group was one of the few that did a very, very great job at it. Overall, I thought that the group had very pretty looks, but it was nothing that I hadn't seen before. So that's why I gave them an 8 for creativity. What's next for the brand? Despite all the criticism that I have heard within my small beauty community, if you look on the brand's page, you won't really see any of that. All the comments are positive and uplifting, and it's been rumored that they delete negative comments. I don't know this to be true, but I did leave a comment just to see if it would be deleted. I said, I enjoyed these videos, but I would have liked to see more small channels represented. What was the criteria to win? I've seen some looks that gave these looks a run for their money. Hashtag Juvias Place Don't Rush at Becca MUA. As of now, with me filming the video, this comment has not been deleted, but trust I will give you an update if anything changes. Next we have Indra, and this particular group had a huge following of over 42 million subscribers, and when I say they earned those followers, because this group looked good. All of the transformations had a nice little kind of ethnic theme to it, I'll say. A little bit more tribal, and all of them had very high talent levels. I did have a question in my live chat. I had a follower wondering if they bought the products themselves or if they already had them on hand. And to be honest with you, I think with 42 million followers on Instagram, they probably already had the products. And with this Corona V, ain't nobody got time to be out at Ulta shopping. And y'all know shipping takes till the middle of May, early June. So they had this, okay? Yes, ma'am. Work. I really did enjoy this group, and I liked that it was a nice, diverse group, and there weren't a whole lot of Asian women that entered the contest. So, shout out to this group. They did a great job, which is why I gave them an overall score of 28. Next, we have Red Fairy. And this particular creator has 133 million followers on Instagram. Now, I didn't put the music in, but right here the music changed to like this really funky Afrobeat style. I didn't want any trouble in these YouTube streets, so I took the music out for all of them, but that was really cute to me. I thought it was very, very creative. Because, I mean, we've all heard the Don't Rush song like a million times at this point, so I liked how they changed it. And yes, when she came up, she did not come up to play. Yes, you better. And I like how they have all of their handles down at the bottom, and they're, a little more interactive. This was a very strong group overall. And this was a pretty look. I was excited for this one. This was a pretty look. That cut crease is so clear and clean. I like how they were being playful with each other too in the edit. So this was a really, really strong group, you guys. And all of the makeup was just flawless. She was cute when she started. That was barely a transformation. I'm just kidding. Overall, all of them had like very nice, bright, colorful, creative looks. No one outshined the next person. You could tell that everyone really knew what they were doing. Nice and crisp and clean. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts on this group. Clearly, I thought really highly of this group because I gave them the highest score that I was going to give out, which is a 29. Up, we have contestant number 8 at Zay Zay Baby, or Baby. I saw this entry on Facebook, and I just knew that the brand was going to shout this particular video out. I did not see it on the brand's Instagram. Now, I don't know if they did anything on Facebook. I don't know. But that's where I saw this look, and I did not see it reposted at all by the brand. I thought they were very creative. They used a green screen. They recreated the looks. Now, when I first saw this, I didn't see other contestants recreating the looks. But even with that, they did it the most creatively, in my opinion. And if I'm doing a contest for my brand, I want them to do things that reinforce the overall brand. And the fact that they recreated the looks, I thought was cool. But because it had been seen so many times, I gave them a 28 as their score. Contestant number 9 was Andrea, the artist MUA. Andrea only has 81 followers on Instagram, but she did not come to play with this look. While again it was a recreation of the screen of the packaging of the palette, I thought she did a great job and definitely deserved a shout out and more than just 75 views. So y'all head over to Instagram and like it and give her some love. And I love how she made it glow in the dark. And lastly, we have contestant 10. She is a small channel with a little under 3,000 followers, but she did not come to play when she did this challenge. And this is a solo entry, so I always respect solo entries even more. has such a pretty look, and I love it with her hair. She did that. That's a gorgeous little like daytime look. What you gonna do now? I love that hint of blue right there on the inner corner on the bottom. That's pretty. It really balances out the look. Is that blue or green? It's pretty. I also like how she kind of did a little bit of a reverse on the inner corner versus it being the normal highlight that we see a lot. She made it a little darker. So I liked that. I thought she was very creative and I enjoyed watching her video. And look at this editing. Now, I know you didn't think that the video was going to end like that. Come on. All again so much for tuning into this video. Thank you for staying to the end so you could see this transformation. Y'all know I would not end this video without giving you a transformation. I mean, I do that every Friday here on Face Beat Friday, okay? You see how the energy just came up because of this transformation? The energy is up, okay? I wanted to discuss a lot of things in this video other than just the contest winners and those that I shouted out in this video. I also want to talk about the brand and how it has handled itself during the past few years in social media. This brand is not a stranger to some YouTube drama and social media drama, and I have let a lot of that go because I felt that in ways the brand had corrected itself. I look forward to having a follow-up video because I do see the brand reaching out to another YouTuber. Although this YouTuber is not a small YouTuber, the brand has collaborated with another YouTuber to do another giveaway. Of course, this giveaway is on a much smaller scale. This giveaway is, I want to say, $3,000 split up into 10 people, but the brand is still continuing to reach out and give to its consumers. So I do want to withhold any more opinion about it until I see how that giveaway unfolds. In 2020, it's a luxury to be able to choose who we spend our money with and who we choose to support. So I want to say thank you to all of you who choose to support me through your money. And if you want to support me and support this channel, remember that you can always join my Patreon. The link is down below for a full description of all the small black brands that I supported when creating this look. You can also check the description box. And while you're scrolling down, keep scrolling and drop down in the comments and tell me what you thought about this video. Who were your winners? Which looks did you like most? What did you think about my top 10? Who entered that you saw that missed out? I mean, we can have all the conversations down in the comments. We can have all the conversations. I'm here. I respond to you. And tell me what you think about my look. I should have answered. Had I known, I would have answered. Don't forget to enter into my 1,000 subscriber giveaway by sharing this video using the hashtag beauty1000 on your Instagram or Facebook. If you share it on Instagram, make sure you tag me. Be Stoked Styling. All of that is down in the description box because you do not want to miss out on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you made it here this long, you rock with me. Make sure that you share for someone else that rocks with me, okay? Thank y'all for tuning in for another Face Beat Friday. Peace.